It's Alyssa from RomeWise, your go-to guide to Rome, coming to you on a rainy day in winter here in front of St. Peter's Square. Today I want to talk to you about what to pack when you visit Rome in winter. Things you should definitely pack, how to dress, and what you can expect weather-wise when you visit Rome in winter. Ready? Here we go. What you should pack when you come to Rome in winter is going to depend really on two things. Number one, what the weather's like, and number two, what you plan to be doing. So let's first talk about the weather. So you're seeing me in rain gear. It is a rainy day. I have a hat on, gloves, a scarf. Winter. You can expect fairly mild temperatures, something like maybe 0, 2, 3, 4 degrees Celsius in the nighttime and early morning. And during the day, it could be 10, anywhere up to 16, 17 degrees. That's up to the mid to high 60s during the day. So sometimes during winter in Rome, we get these really balmy, beautiful blue sky, warm days. But we have had snow in Rome. We've had some freezing days where the fountains actually froze. But these are anomalies. You can count on it being cold, but just not like Arctic cold. You see me with a hat. A hat is an absolute must. It's so lightweight and easy to pack, easy to carry, and you can just get it out anytime you feel a little bit chilly. This is the fastest way to warm up, putting a hat on, because a lot of the heat from your body escapes through your head. I have gloves on. I always have the kind of gloves that you can touch things with. It doesn't seem like it, but these gloves are actually touch sensitive. I got them at Bloomingdale's, but you can buy these kind of gloves everywhere. And I have a scarf on. A scarf is easy to pack. It weighs very little. You can bring it with you on the plane, keep yourself warm. So hats, scarves, and gloves are absolutely a must when you visit Rome in winter. Let's talk about some outerwear. If you're coming to Rome in winter, my suggestion is to bring this kind of jacket. So I have a waterproof jacket. It's completely waterproof, not water resistant, waterproof. Sometimes when it rains in Rome, it pours. It's actually really thin, doesn't have that much weight to it, but because it's waterproof, no air gets in, which means it's actually really warm. The next thing is underneath this, I have another layer. This thing is called a keyway. There are hiking jackets, which I also recommend, which are great because they come with a removable lining, like you can zip it in and out. So whatever kind of inner shell you want to wear, and then obviously your shirt underneath. I happen to have on a lightweight boat neck wool sweater. It's not heavy because all these layers actually make me really warm. And when you're running around in Rome sightseeing, you're going to warm up. So you want to be able to take things on and off. So hat and gloves, easy to put on, easy to take off. That will go a long way towards regulating your temperature as you're sightseeing in Rome. But if you have this waterproof outer shell and this really warm, puffy inner shell, that's really 3 jackets right there. So if it's not raining, you could just wear the inner shell. If it's really cold, you can wear them both together. If it's not that cold, you could just wear the shell. So these are definitely the best kinds of jackets and outerwear that everybody, men, women, children, can bring to Rome when you visit in winter. I'm just coming to you today because it is raining and I wanted to show you how I dress in Rome in the rain, in winter. So you want to be warm, you want to layer, and you want to have something waterproof. Speaking of waterproof, let's take a look at my shoes. Okay guys, I'm wearing these waterproof, low, flat shoes, but they do have some sole, so they're comfortable for walking, and they're waterproof. So what I really recommend you bring to Rome when you come in the winter are 2 pairs of shoes. One waterproof, and the other just normal walking, hiking shoes, sneakers, tennis shoes, whatever. Just really comfortable shoes for walking. Which leads me to the other thing that will affect what you pack when you visit Rome in winter. What are you going to be doing? Well, I think for the most part, when people visit Rome, they are sightseeing, they're out visiting these monuments, these beautiful sites that we have, and you're going to do a lot of walking. Usually more walking than you think. In the winter, you definitely do not need any open-toed shoes, any sandals, just 2 pairs of really comfortable shoes. So wear the heavier pair on the plane with you if you're restricted by luggage weight, and then pack the other pair. And that's about it in terms of dress. So these are the things that you need to visit Rome in winter to be comfortable sightseeing and not be too hot or too cold. You may have noticed on the website that I've got a page for every single month. So Rome in December, Rome in January, Rome in February, Rome in March. On each of those pages, I give you a packing list. They differ slightly for each month just because the temperature does differ a little bit from month to month, but in this video, you can pretty much count on me giving you the best advice for what to pack in general for visiting Rome in winter. If you go to those months pages, you'll see I have a specific video for each of those months as well, along with ebooks that you can download. Should you bring an umbrella? A travel umbrella is a good investment because you'll have a quality umbrella and something that you can take with you on lots of trips, not just to Rome. If you come to Rome without a travel umbrella, don't worry. If you're staying in a hotel, they usually have umbrellas to lend you. You'll also find street sellers coming out in droves the minute the drops start falling. And you'll be able to buy a cheap umbrella for €5 or €10, depending on the size. I don't like this option just because they're really bad quality and they will break, and whenever it rains in Rome, I just see umbrella carcasses everywhere, which I think is horrible for the environment. So I would suggest you invest in and bring your own travel umbrella. So here in January, walking around the Colosseum, it's really nice and beautiful today. It's sunny and warm, but inside the Colosseum, it's kind of damp. So I've got my hat back on and I've got my puffy jacket and my scarf. Guys, as you can see, I've kind of taken off my scarf. It's really warm today. It's Wednesday in January and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so middle of the day. The sun is bright and high and I'm removed my hat, no gloves, taken off my scarf, and I've unzipped my jacket. If I were gonna just sit down, I would probably take my jacket off and just sort of soak up the sun. It's a great day to eat lunch outside. You'll find a lot of restaurants have tables outside so you can eat outside if you want to. So this is another reason why you always want to layer when you're visiting Rome. Almost any season really, because the temps can change. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video all about what to pack when you visit Rome in winter. Please hit that like button below and subscribe. See you at the next video. Ciao for now.